Good afternoon. My name is Dave Jochum. I'm the Director of Business and Membership Development at the Longview Chamber of Commerce. And I want to welcome you to this afternoon's webinar. I'm going to begin with a couple of housekeeping items. First of all, this webinar is being recorded and will be made available online at longviewchamber.com. For anyone on the line, you'll receive an email later today with a link to listen to it again and or share with others. And we encourage you to share this with anybody that you feel like will benefit from it. A couple of features to make you aware of. You'll be muted throughout the presentation. You'll be able to listen to the presenter and see visual presentations provided. If you do not see the green title screen at this time, please look at your toolbar at the bottom for the GoToWebinar icon. It looks like a little flower. And then even though you're muted, you can ask questions. There's a questions section on the tool box on the right. And you can type in a question at any time, and then at the end of the presentation, we'll go through any questions that are there. It has been amazing to me in my role at the Longview Chamber of Commerce to watch through this ordeal that we've been through. One of the reasons why my wife and I fell in love with East Texas over 17 years ago was the spirit of the people here, and that spirit being one of being eager to help and assist people and serve people in a time of crisis. And we have seen that just shine through in this episode that we found ourselves in, this crisis. We've watched, again, from my role at the Chamber, I've watched many of our business members step up to provide solutions and to fill needs of those struggling during these unprecedented times. And they're doing it for no other reason than just to help. And again, that's just an amazing thing. And we get to now add NetworkIP to that list with an offer to help keep our community connected. So today we're partnering with NetworkIP CEO Pete Pattullo for an exciting announcement that will help all kinds of businesses, social groups, and individuals continue to meet with an easy-to-use auto conferencing tool. So this is really great stuff. And Pete, we're excited to have you here. Thank you for being with us, and I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay, thank you, David. Let me see here. I think I have to say show my screen. There we go. So hopefully you see me, or do you see my screen at this point?
Yep, you're good to go.
Okay. Well, thanks everyone for joining this webinar today. I appreciate everybody who's joined or going to view this in the future. Again, my name is Pete Pattullo. I'm the CEO of NetworkIP. We've been here in East Texas now for over 20 years. I think we're actually on year 22. Started really a cloud communication company back then, and continue to today, primarily doing wholesale communication products for international and domestic around the country and around the world. So typically you won't see our products here locally. They're pretty much distributed through mobile operators and companies like Sprint and Consumer Cellular and others around providing international and other services. We've had a service called conferencing, audio conferencing we've had for over 15 years, and primarily sell that through wholesalers today we sell it to companies who then offer that to the consumer. So we're traditionally a wholesale company for communication products or cloud communication. And so this is kind of a new field for us. We have started to launch some direct-to-consumer products in the last year. And as we got into this, unprecedented time in all of our lives for this virus, we started looking internally, say, well, how do we use some of these products, and can we help our local community? And so our conferencing product was an opportunity. We feel that it's extremely critical at this point for effective communications for our company, especially when our employees are at home, and again, our suppliers and everything else. We're not able to get in rooms together like we used to, or meet like we should, and companies can quickly become fractured or out of sync when that happens. And so as we looked at how NetworkIP has used its own product and other people that have, we said this is an opportunity for this. And again, we're not trying to solve every problem in the world out there. This is a straight up meet me audio. There's all other kinds of products out there today, but a lot of times when you just need to get up and meet with a group of people and solve a quick or easy issue. You don't necessarily see everyone. You don't need to share documents, all that kind of stuff. This is kind of a quick and easy. It doesn't require any software or have to worry about somebody's bandwidth not being enough. If you got a phone, you can use this. And so, again, we've been using this ourselves as a company for over 15 years. We average about 10 calls a day through our employees, about 30 employees that use this to communicate with suppliers, each other. Again, it's become ingrained into our company, and we think it'd be a great opportunity for companies to use this themselves, especially in this environment where a lot of people are having to work from home and are not, again, trying to keep people in sync. And so really JustMeet is what we've launched this as. It's literally JustMeet.live. It's really a simple solution when just voice is needed. If you start looking at how communication as a humans, the highest form is face-to-face, where we can see all the nonverbals. Yes, there's video conferencing. As long as those nonverbals are there, it can be valuable. Then you move down into audio with phone calls and conferencing, email, chat, all the way down to write a message on a rock and hope somebody finds it. It's probably our lowest form of communication as humans. So each one has a different purpose and need. And so we feel this has a niche to, again, help companies in situations to do this. Using JustMeet, again, step back here, JustMeet's up to 50 callers, so you can have 50 people use this from any landline or mobile phone. So it's from the lowest flip phone to a home phone to the latest and greatest smartphones. If you can call a phone number, you can use this service. So it's great when especially when you have teams that are not all in a spot where they can be in front of their computer or want to be able to try to do a video call via their phones. And so again, a quick solution for that. Again, up to 50 people. It's really very simple as kind of 1, 2, 3. Plan your meeting, setting a date and time. It can be in the future or right now, and notify the participants. Here's the local phone number that can be called and the conference code that you get when you sign up for the service. And at that point of the time of the call, you then get up and as a moderator, start your call. You're given a security code so that no one when it uses your conference code when you're not using it. You only share that with the people that you want to have that control. But you can just get up and now everybody connects. You can hear people come up and as they join the bridge to use the service. So again, very simple, very quick way to just have a quick meeting to discuss things. One of the things from an application perspective that as we sit down and look in the local community, and we've even seeded out some of these products out to them, everything from businesses, organizations, churches, schools, anybody who needs to connect. From an employee perspective, working from home and collaborating, staying in sync is a key one. And so for example, for me personally, I have as a CEO a call every Monday morning that my team all join. In fact, my directs and below them direct. And it's only a 30-minute call, but we go through what accomplished last week, what is on the major projects for this week that we're working on. So everybody knows and everybody's rolling in the same direction. And then on Thursdays, I do another call with all my sales team and operations to keep sales and operations in sync, which any business leader would know is very difficult. But at least every once a week, we get everybody up on a call to go over all the key high priority clients and things that we need to do for those clients. So it's one of those things that we, again, throughout our organization, found, again, dozens of applications for that. Again, also used for our suppliers and clients and so forth to get up on quick calls to discuss our businesses that we need to do. We've also found that families and friends celebrating events, that again, if everybody can't do a video conference, this is a quick way to get up and just join in and connect and hear everybody's voice. Schools could use this for teachers or study groups or whatever, where they all don't need to again be in a video for that. We've even shared this out with local university at LeTourneau, one of their groups, departments, the athletics group uses this to keep their athletes in sync. They've done several calls with that to like 25 or 30 people that they get up and talk about what they're doing. And so that's helped them. Different churches, I know we've seen this out with a couple of churches. They're using this for administrative meetings, also study groups and that kind of stuff, and keeping certain things going. Again, the way to keep people connected. We've even out to Encore here, which is our marketing group here in Longview. They were using Zoom primarily for their conference and Uber conference, and they started using our service, JustMeet, and they found that they dropped from people that were using just Zoom. They were given the choice to use either one, and the majority of them now use JustMeet because it's something that's quick and easy, and again, no one has to think about it or launch any software. Just get up and make a call at the time and discuss the issues at hand. So again, like any meeting, you got to use your best practices. There should be a strong moderator and a clear agenda. We always recommend, but again, a quick way to keep people connected. We've set up a sign-up process. So we decided to make this as touchless as possible, from having to get people involved. So you can actually sign up on our website. In fact, let me see here. I'm going to bring that screen up here. Hold on a second. Second here, I got to get. So you should see now the JustMeet website. This is where you can come. It says Get Started Now button. And so you can click on that button. Couple things on this service. So we sign up, and we're today offering a 30-day free unlimited use of this product. From when you sign up, we do require a credit card when you go through the registration process. We do not charge that at this point. It is set it up for a auto renewal, and I'll show you here in a second. You can actually cancel that if you want. But we found that if we don't put some of these measures in, then we get people sign this up to everyone, kids, and so what happens is we end up with abuse. And again, we have limited capacity in this. We are again doing this for a fairly large scale, but we don't want to blow this up. When people want to make a conference call, they've got to have the ability to do that. So again, we do require a credit card, but we do allow you to opt back out on that fairly easily, and it's information's in the email how to do that. Again, the sign-up process is fairly straightforward. In fact, if you click now, it'll ask you just for a simple email address, so that you can see that. You'll put your email address information in. At this point, you'll end up getting back once you do that. Hold on a second here. You'll get an email telling you, I'm sorry, okay, yeah, you'll get an email with a passcode. We just got to verify who you are so that we don't get companies trying. Some of these companies with their automated systems will try to create accounts and so forth. So you have to have the passcode to complete the transaction. Once you get through that transaction, you'll get an email that'll give you your conference code. It'll show your security code. I didn't show it here because that would be a working number. But again, gives you the information to do the account. We'll even give you instructions on how to use this so that you can, again, set up your calls as a moderator. What you do as participants, fairly simple instructions. We even give you the instructions on how to cancel the auto renewal, and then you'll get a receipt as well showing that we didn't charge you anything for the service. And so really, the plan here now is to just jump on a call. We're going to host some three different 15-minute calls that we'll talk through best practices, and again, in more detail how we use the product and others that we've seen, and so and see how easy that is. So again, check out the dates on the Longview Chamber of Commerce calendar, and you can see that. And with that, David, I'll turn back to you.
Thank you very much, Pete. This is a great tool, and I want to just kind of reiterate a couple of things, sort of recap to make sure we got it all. So right now, you guys are offering basically a 30-day free trial, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And
And
there's a code for that. I know we're sending that out, but the code is just simply JM for JustMeet. So JMETX. And again, I'm only doing this out to East Texas at this point. Again, if you've got people otherwise, we're not worried about it going out too far, but that's the promo code for it. We don't collect your address or any of that kind of stuff at this point. We're just, again, sign you up with an email is all you got to have, and we'll give you back the information. The phone number you get for the conference is a local number here in East Texas, but realize too that over the last 20 years has changed almost everyone now, and their mobile plans or even home phone plans, every number domestically are all no charge. So if anybody wants to join your conference from around the country or even from around the world, they can dial that same 903 number and join the conference.
awesome. Well, we really, really appreciate you guys making this available to our East Texas community. And I'm sure that lots of folks are going to want to take advantage of this. And it is, as far as signing up, they just go to that website, correct?
Yep. Just go to justmeet.live.
JustMeet.live. Okay,
Yep.
super. Pete, thanks again. We appreciate this very, very much. And just we're grateful for you guys, like so many of our businesses, stepping up. So thank you to NetworkIP once again, and for providing this solution. Again, we'll have some scheduled times for a test run that will be on our chamber calendar at longviewchamber.com. And we just want to remind you as we close out here that one of the roles that your chamber plays is to help create an economic environment that allows prosperity to occur. We're all about leading people and leading prosperity in our community. So together we know that we're going to be stronger on the other side of this rocky period. And so it's just right now it's all of us working together so that we can come out stronger on the other end. So again, on behalf of the Longview Chamber of Commerce, we appreciate you listening to this webinar. And a reminder, it'll be recorded. It'll be on our webpage at longviewchamber.com. Thank you once again for listening, and we'll see you on another webinar soon. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yep. Thanks, David.